blue, commentary, Burgundy, comment, Burgundy, blue, commentary, blue, commentary, Burgundy, commentary, comment, blue, commentary, comment, Burgundy, blue, commentary, Burgundy, commentary,
Hey guys, never a dull moment with us, is it? Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're here at Burgundy Blue Commentary, where the Snowdens keep us busy. How are you guys? I'm going to start at the 2-minute mark. We only got 57 seconds until the 2-minute mark. Thanks for joining me. I'm just going to adjust everything here. I'm a little late to this story today. I saw it earlier, but I wanted to make sure I came to you with the news. So we're talking about the Snowdens. I actually was making a video about Sidney and Natasha, and I came across this so here we go, guys. We're almost at the 2-minute mark. Since you're in here, please hit that like button. Please consider subscribing. Hey, Janae Foray. Hey, DC The Truth 85. Thank you. Thanks. Zen Master did the beat. Thank you so much. I did my own little MIT YouTube University intro to DC. So you guys, we're talking about the quadruple. We're talking about Seeking Sister Wives and the divorce. Dun, dun, dun. So we're talking about Sidney. He was on my mind. We're talking about the Snowdens. All right, let's get into it. So here's the news, guys. We're at the 2-minute mark. If you're catching the replay, let's go. Okay, TMZ again is on it. So I guess some more paperwork came through. Seeking Sister Wife star files for divorce, claims marriage abandonment. I haven't even read it. I'm reading this with y'all, okay? Let's read it together. According to legal docs obtained by TMZ, Dimitri claims Christeline abandoned their marriage and he doesn't know her whereabouts. I'll wait. Did some more people need to come in the room? Dimitri is claiming marriage abandonment and that that he doesn't know Christeline whereabouts. Now, sis, let's continue. They got married July 9th, 2020. So Dimitri married Christeline July 9th of 2020. And the date of separation is listed as January 21st, 2021. Are y'all sitting down? Are y'all sitting down for all this? Again. Now, come on. You don't know where she at? All right. So, Seeking Sister Wife star Dimitri Snowden is divorcing his third wife, another chapter in what's been problematic last few weeks between the two, which included accusations of domestic abuse. Dimitri filed for divorce for Christeline Peterson Tuesday in Los Angeles. The two do not have any children together. Dimitri's divorce filing comes on the heels of Christeline's attempt at getting a RO against him, claiming he was physically abusive during the relationship over the past year. As we first told you, this is TMZ telling you this, Christeline claimed Dimitri slammed her head into the headboard of their bed back in January, and she said he was abusive during sex. She claimed he choked her during sex, even though she told him not to, and claims she suffered bruises, scratches, and redness around her neck from alleged choking. TMZ broke the story. Dimitri and Christeline were in court last month for a hearing on the matter, and a judge tossed the case, saying Christeline did not meet the burden of proof. So a temporary RO was dissolved. Sidebar, those of us that watch Seeking Sister Wives, did y'all see Nan headboard in their house? I might have saw, I'm not being funny, but I might have saw one headboard. They don't have, nonetheless, Dimitri. Now you know what this girl at. Dimitri. Who? Y'all, this has escalated far. I don't know what's going on no more. Y'all, so again, for the people that just entered the room, Dimitri is claiming marriage abandonment. This, and I'm not a lawyer, I'm gonna leave that up to the attorneys. But this claims deportation written all over it, in my opinion. Y'all go. Let's read these comments. Welcome. Marriage abandonment. Man, Dimitri. Let me stop before he get by. They say he know how to hack and stuff. Let me DC, help me with this VPN and all that stuff, please. They say he a computer whiz. Hey, Q Leonard. Oh my goodness, this is deportation. Christeline, don't listen to what nobody else saying. Get your butt off social media, get you a ticket, and go to court. Now we found out that they've been married since June. Let me get the exact date again, guys. Welcome, who's here. They've been married since July 9th of 2020. They've been married to Christeline. Lies. He's the one that sent her away. I bet you that she's scared. I mean, and I'm gonna say allegedly, but this got scared all over it because, again, I have to shout out Sheality TV. I was watching one of her theories on her videos. She had a theory on if you came over in a travel visa or if you came over on a fiance visa and the difference during like the Ponderosa right now. So I'm best willing to bet that, and this is allegedly, this is just me on here talking, Christeline hands probably not clean on the front of how they went about getting married. Both of them probably did something that didn't go by the book, if you will. And she like, and then on top of that, all this is happening. I'm getting on the bus and I'm going home or whatever, the train, the plane, the Uber, I'm getting out of here. Oh, hi. Electric Dreams. Thank you for your subscription. I don't know what my channel's about either. So I'm sorry, I can't help you. But thank you for being here. It's about me talking, just bringing commentary. And I love reality TV and I love podcasts, if that helps at all. I hope you stay. So we're talking about Seeker Sister Wives today. Thanks for commenting. So 6 months, she made it to the halfway point. That's what you need to make? Is that what you need to make for real, Jennifer Ray? Is that what we have to make 6 months to get the visa? I don't know. Yep, polygamy gone wrong. He ain't built for it. Nope. I hate headboards. There's a NordVPN right now. I'm testing. I tried the Nord. Yeah, the Express VPN now. Yeah. I like the Nord too. Oh my goodness, y'all. Yeah, we all figuring out this YouTube game. We just on here talking. So I believe. Look, first of all, Christeline, you ain't post nothing, and then your page went private, boo. You need to say something to somebody. I don't know. I haven't been following if she's been doing the purple hearts and all of that like they started. I have a problem with all the Seeking Sister. Let me tell y'all my problem, not judging. This is just from your auntie Burgundy. My problem is everyone's going to social media. No one's going to the authorities, including Ari. I need someone to get this documented. If this is what's going on, I need y'all to not discredit anybody. Everybody, all of y'all that's saying this stuff happened to you, get together, go to brunch. And before or after brunch, make a stop at the local LAPD. I don't understand what's going on here. Whether the statutes is up of limitations or whatever, write it down. I don't think social media is the answer for all of this. And sometimes, can I say this, guys? Sometimes your friends can give you horrible advice. Girl, do this. Okay, you married. Do that. Do that, girl. Girl, this how you do it, girl. Girl, go over here and do that. Don't do that. Because if you do that, you're going to get deported. No. I need y'all to get some paperwork going. The fact he's saying marriage and abandonment, you know where that girl at. You know where that girl at. More than anybody else, though. Now, Dimitri, again, like I said, we not there. Okay? I'm being clear. I'm not there. I don't know if any of y'all listening have been there, but we not there. Okay, we don't know the Snowdens. Okay, we watching them on TV. But claiming marriage abandonment. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna need y'all figure this out, because this is not right. This is not right at all. What's going on right here? Christeline, boo. I hope you're okay. I need you to fight this. If this is what, you can't outsmart me. You know what I mean? Just because, and this is just my opinion. This is just my commentary. This is just me. You can't outsmart me because I'm from another country. You can't sit up there and get you a fancy lawyer, and the fancy lawyer start throwing all these paperworks and big words all over the place. No. It's no way that it should be marriage abandonment. In my opinion, what do you guys say? What do you guys say? Do you think Dimitri knows where Christeline is? Coming to a new country, not knowing anyone, moving for the first time in her life, moving in with the Snowdens, not saying you won't meet people, marrying him, and having your 2 little girls, and you don't know where you don't know where she is. So marriage abandonment. You guys that just entered the room, if you didn't know, this Dimitri is claiming marriage abandonment. You know what, TMZ? Side note, what TMZ get their hand on something, boy, oh boy, oh boy. According to legal docs obtained by TMZ, Dimitri claims Christeline abandoned their marriage and he doesn't know her whereabouts. Who believes it? Put a 1 if you believe it. Put a 2 if you don't. 1 if you believe it, that he does not know what Christeline is. 2 if you don't. They got married July 9th of 2020. And the date of separation is listed as January 21st, 2021. When did Sick and Sister Wives debut right then? Man, and you know what? When you think about it, when did the Ponderosa start? It started around March of 2020, and she made it. We're gonna get down to this. We're gonna get down to the science of this. She made it March. I mean, she made it the week before, the day before international flights were canceled from South Africa to LA. Okay, Dimitri, y'all put a 1 if you believe that Dimitri has no idea what Christeline is, and you put a 2 if you think this is me, y'all. Dimitri, I'm out, because I just don't believe this at all. I can't believe this is how y'all gonna play it. The Snowdens are smart. Those Snowdens are not writing theses for a post for no reason. You know what I mean? They're smart. Married July 9th, 2020. So this is my question. Why is TLC saying nothing? I have people under my post like, they're not married. The people that think they're not married keep thinking that. This is coming out like every second. But my question is, not that TLC has been responsible in the past, but you're not going to say nothing. We just watching this play out week after week. You just going to make your money, and poor Christeline or whoever is in hiding. And like I said, we don't know the truth. We only know what's out there. Now, I will say the first thing I saw that was super shady is this. You don't know what Christeline is? She's in hiding yet. Hold on. Now, I'm going to jog y'all memory before we even start. Yet my girl right here said on the John Yates interview, she still had her iPad plugged into whatever was universe, iCloud, Wi-Fi universe, and she had text and documentation that was going on in the house when she left. If Dimitri making people have all their devices connected, allegedly, this is what I'm saying, allegedly, he know what Christeline at. If this is his wife, he know what Christeline at. Christeline didn't do no sleeping with the enemy and go on a boat like Julia Roberts and act like she drowned. That didn't happen. This didn't happen. Christeline is up the street. Let's read some of these comments. So just so the people that came in, please hit the like. I just want to let you know that Dimitri is claiming that he doesn't know where Christeline is and the abandonment of their marriage, and he does not know her whereabouts. And they got married July 9th of 2020. So right now, it could be another sister wife in right now in the midst. Like, we're behind, y'all. Oh goodness, it's a lot of twos. Hey, Tawanda. He knows and he follows them, especially since they're married. I'm with you. He know. First of all, when they filed, now if Christeline is not going to court, that's a problem. And I hope if anyone's in a situation like anything like this, I'm praying for you. But make sure you don't listen to your friends. I'm gonna keep it 100. Let me keep it 100. Christeline, don't listen to none of the other sister wives. Y'all can get mad at me for saying this. Christeline, this your life. This your paperwork. Tayler not in trouble. Vanessa not in trouble. And whoever else, what's that girl name? Ari not in trouble. This is you with the legal paperwork on your name. If this is on you, make sure you find a good representation and you go from there. Don't listen to what these girls tell you to do. Not to say they're saying it, but everybody like, yeah, and posting purple hearts and stuff like that. This is the realest I can have. When it get down to when it get down to the law, and you got them 2 babies and you could have did this or should have did this regarding your status in the U.S., make sure you think of yourself. Don't worry about, oh yeah, we're gonna bring the Snowdens down, girl. Nope. Y'all handle TLC and the Snowdens. Christeline, your name on this paperwork, girl. That's all I could say. That's just it. Not that you will see this, but hear my words. It's nobody's responsibility if INS or whoever, the IRS or CBS or anybody come get you, and Tayler gonna be over there in Mexico on a retreat. So you make sure you handle your paperwork and do what's right for you and your babies. Cause this right here, them Snowdens, oh honey, I don't know her whereabouts, abandonment, baby. Y'all got some advice for Christeline? Post it. Oh, let me put the link here too, guys, in case somebody want to call in. We're going to keep it respectful because this is still people's lives we're talking about here. And yeah, that's all I got. The link is in there if anybody wants to call in. I'm just floored by this. This is going to get deeper and deeper every day, guys. And I think that instead of everybody worried about what the network's going to do about canceling the Snowdens right now, whatever's done in the dark gonna come to light, period. But for him to say she abandoned their marriage, how do we know what date he's saying that she abandoned? What if they go to court and say, yes, she married us, and then the next day she left with somebody else? She's like committing some kind of fraud. You know what I mean? And if she doesn't know the stress, like I said, I don't think nobody in this situation, in my opinion, is 100% innocent. I'm just saying everybody coming after them like, yeah, we're going to cancel Seeker Sister Wives. That's the least of these people worries right now, speaking of Christeline and her kids, in my opinion. So that's just it. Not blaming nobody, but I'm saying, girl, you on that island by yourself because you the one that married Dimitri. Ashley not even in trouble, okay? Ashley's name is nowhere. It's a lot of twos here. It's a lot of twos. Yeah, it's a lot of twos. Dimitri, you know what this is? Y'all ever been in a bad relationship and it's tit for tat? Tit for tat, tit for tat. You did this to me, I'm gonna do this to you. And I'm not saying now DV is not to be played with. 1-800 the hotline, y'all. I'm not saying that, but let me tell you, if they get, in my opinion, if the Snowdens get brought down, it's gonna be even worse. they're gonna take everybody with them. Think I'm lying. Think I'm lying. This has gotten deep. So we got 67 people in the room. Please hit the like. It says, according to legal docs obtained by TMZ, Dimitri claims Christeline abandoned their marriage and he doesn't know her whereabouts. They got married on July 9th, 2020, and the date of separation is listed as January 21st, 2021. Someone in the comments says she made it to 6 months. So I don't know what that has to do with. So we have to wait. It's a couple of people that's doing the legalities behind it. Oh, this is a good point. He might not know where she is because of the abuse she's hiding from him. Good point. Good point. Since she married him, she can't sue for child support. I don't know, because they don't have any children together. But did he adopt the children? I don't know how that goes, Michelle. Yeah, she's in hiding, but can't she have representation? I think that's the only thing I agree to Wanda. I think she's probably scared and in hiding. But baby girl, if you on Instagram, this is my thing. If you on Instagram posting purple hearts, do I still have it? No, that's Ariani. Do I have Christeline? I might. Look at Christeline right here. You see Christeline? Christeline, get off the ground. If that's you. Let me tell you, y'all, I watch Lifetime. Y'all see y'all over here and I watch reality TV. I watch true crimes. Christeline, tell somebody you okay and have someone check on you, girl. Now, I'm assuming that all your girlfriends here, we have Ariani here, we have Christeline, we have Vanessa, and we have Tayler. I'm assuming they know she's okay. This is what my assumption is. I wouldn't trust nobody. Not saying they wrong. I wouldn't let none of them know, because you never know who will double back and tell your business. That's all I'm saying. I wouldn't let none of them know my whereabouts. I wouldn't be posting no purple heart, no blue heart, no rainbows. No. Go to the proper authorities and get this straightened out, because how long the Snowden's been looking for a sister wife? 12 years. And according to Ari, you were not the first person to come from another country. According to that interview, it was the girl Ingrid. Ari, she moved from Louisiana, sold all her stuff, and didn't have a way to move out. Let me tell you something. They've been around the block, allegedly. Girl, this all land on you at the end of the day. You see that they didn't even give you a RO on Ashley because your relationship is not solidified. You see that your RO with Dimitri was dissolved. Now, if these things are going on, handle your business. Even if you have to call TLC, which I think TLC don't care about anyone they're not in contract with one-on-one, like the Snowdens, like Tasha and Sidian. That's what I mean. They probably don't. But get a hold of some kind of legal counsel and make sure you make it to court. If you over in South Africa, call Angela. See if she know it. Call Angela. See if Michael knows somebody that knows somebody down in South Africa that can get you help. Because this is crazy. Because I believe with my good eye, the one good eye I got, I believe Dimitri know where she at. And that's me saying that. Oh, y'all. Y'all, what is going on? Hey, Ty, welcome. Yeah, TLC getting some ratings, and TMZ is going to give us all the juice. They're going to give us all the juice. This is going to unfold, and this is because now, see, he in 60 days, allegedly, I don't know, he's not going to have to meet the burden of income, because as we look, and this is on the outside looking in, Dimitri has that website, all the people that trust Dimitri Snowden, all these contracts. I almost said something I didn't want to say. Like, if Christeline not there to testify, no case. You know, Christeline, take care of your business, love. That's all I can say about that. Christeline in hiding and Tayler is free in Mexico. Tayler IG talks about haters. She free and looks happy. Oh, let's talk about Tayler. Jennifer Ray, let's talk about Tayler. We're gonna get to Tayler. Tayler is happy. I don't think she wants to be involved in it. Oh no. No. I'm saying I'm sure that they all know where she is. I don't think Tayler wants to be involved in it. Tayler, what Tayler hasn't wanted to be involved. I'm sorry about misconstrued. If what I said got misconstrued, but what I'm saying is Tayler has not wanted to be involved since that bedroom door was closed at the Snowdens when she wasn't coming out that room. Y'all, Tayler was gone. This is crazy. Thank you, Tawanda. Please hit that like, guys. So they got married July 9th of 2020. So now we know. She's from South Africa. Yeah, she's from South Africa. Thank you, Rita. I appreciate it. Ari, okay, so Ari already said that Dimitri is a felon, Miss Indus. Yes, okay. So if you go over to Sheality TV, she has a video. I always forget to link it. It's her recent video on the Snowdens. And she mentioned that if Dimitri is allegedly a felon, he cannot, and you guys, I'm not a lawyer, and you have to watch, it's not a long video at all, that he could not bring someone from another country over here as a felon. Made a good point, right? So I'm wondering about that. But she has a whole video on the immigration laws, and she printed out some stuff. But if Dimitri is a felon, he could not host Christeline to come over here. So I don't know. She doesn't have to have another parent adopt. Oh, she doesn't have. Okay. So he did not have to adopt the children for child support. That's good to know. Thank you, Michelle. Does he have to pay spousal support because he married her like they do in 90 Day Fiance? Probably. I think so, Cheryl. I think so. Yeah. Ari, look, Ari at home just, and you know what else Ari didn't do? She didn't promote this on her page. Like, she wasn't like, oh, check me out on John Yates. Oh, check me out on Juicy Scoop. This was her story, and she just wanted to tell her story because since 2014, no one was listening to her, and it's no telling what kind of lives she saved. I mean, I have to say it, like a lot of people like, well, the RO was dropped. Okay, I ain't say it wasn't. I ain't saying it wasn't dropped, you guys. I'm saying, now that we watching it, it is what she said is lining up. It's a lot of coinky dinkies going on. Oh man, TLC has to do something. Michelle, say it louder for the people in the back. TLC has to do something, anything. Yeah, now this is getting out of hand. And TLC to not move this fast when they didn't move this fast before on other situations, that's just scary. It's almost like it's something going on we don't know about. Now, why should Christeline be in hiding? And I'm not saying just because he's on TV. He could be a regular, guy just walking down the street. Why should you be so uncomfortable living and in fear if this is what's going on and no one's there to help you? I'm just saying, Christeline, it's good you have support. All I'm saying is don't listen to nobody giving you advice on what to do. Even the people over here on the YouTube, me. I'm just saying this all is on your name. You came over here, you married you married these people, this family, but ultimately you married this man. You and him are in a committed marriage. You guys are legally tied and bound. And on top of that, your citizenship, whether you want it or not or whatever, is bound in that too. And like I said, people want to say that Christeline came over here for Dimitri money or for a better life. How do you know Christeline wasn't set up in Africa with a good life? How do we not know that? How do we not know her family had this or she inherited this? This could be reversed. We don't know. We're not there. Christeline, this all on your name, boo. Make sure you go to the courthouse and stuff. Oh man, hey Woo 226. We just started with the tea. Hit the like, guys. We got 72 people in here. I appreciate you being here. Consider subscribing. According to legal docs obtained by TMZ, Dimitri Snowden claims Christeline abandoned their marriage and he doesn't know her whereabouts. They got married July 9th, 2020, and the date of separation is listed as January 21st, 2021. Yeah. Ashley. Okay, so look, Michelle, nobody else listening but us. Maybe Ashley sponsored her. Do you guys remember part of that John Yates interview when Ari got into it with, what was that dude name we talking about? What's the dude name? Dimitri. Ari got into it with Dimitri. I forgot his name that fast. And he like threw her on the desk and they got into a scuffle and her back went into, now if I'm quoting this wrong, tell me, a table of guns, a lot of them, like more than one. Why did he have that many things in the house? I am so confused. So something hit her in the back and her back was bleeding, and I'm like, okay, I'm not victim blaming nobody. Let's everybody hear me now. I'm like, when did you notice that this man had this many guns? I'm just gonna say it, in the house. This is crazy. And why did he have this many? And why is what is going on over there, y'all? And that's allegedly, but that was in the interview. And I thought about, golly, gosh, is that why she's scared? You know what I mean? Like, is that why she's scared? Because she's here, not Ari, but Christeline. Like, is that why she's scared? Like, if I talk, I'm in big trouble. Like I said, you have the right to bear arms, but she said it was a plethora. Okay, it was a lot just spread out over like this particle board table, and then he punched the table, and it was this whole big thing where she had to run in the room. Okay, Michelle, I'm gonna let you go now. I just wanted to talk to you right quick. I'm just like, what in the world? What in the world is going on over there? And why did he have these on the table? And did you know they were there? Like, and like I said, I'm not victim blaming, because y'all, I told you, I just Auntie Burgundy just seen and been and did, okay? Seen and been and did some things in my younger years. Where I'm like, how you ever look back and say, why was I with him, or why did I do that? Oh, so I'm not blaming, but I think the cue for everybody, like when she showed up with her kids, and this is John Yates interview, and I'm talking about Ari, and Ashley allegedly greeted her naked, and she was like, okay, you know, allegedly Dimitri was like, we're naked in this house. And she said, well, my daughter's here, so you got to put on some shorts or some pants or something like that. Okay. And then the day she get there, he proposed. Would not be Nan proposal when you naked as your peas greeting me at the door with my baby girl. I don't understand. And then the plethora of guns and the Dimitri, what are you doing? Is it that he brainwashes them? Because he talks a good game. So I'm just so confused on. They must have some wild energy. I wish someone that really knew them would be like, okay, this is how I could see something like this going down. Not telling their business, but they must have some wild energy, man. For, you know what I mean? For that. Yes, this is really something. Hey, Hope Houston, this is really something. She might get deported. Came here on a visitor's visa and got married. Thank you for that. This is crazy. Ari never went to the police. She said that after that incident, when they got into the situation, she was like, she was feeling bad, and he begged her not to call the police. And a lot of people have that. What is that like? That's not like Stockholm syndrome, but whatever. I'm not a therapist, but you have that. This is my man. I don't want to get him in trouble, and you don't call the police. And so she didn't call the police. Rule 226, and discovery attorneys contacted Ari. When did that happen? Oh, fill us in, please, Michelle. Please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Please do, guys. 94 people here. Tawanda, I wish I knew how to add. Can someone tell me how to add people as moderators? I don't know. This could be a reverse situation. Allegedly, he does not have any money. Yeah, Cheryl. It's deep, guys. I do not understand being naked all the time. I be freezing in the first place, and that's legal with underage kids in the house. Yeah. Well, I guess in California, like the perfect weather, maybe, Yeah. Oh, did she do that on Juicy Scoop? Yes, she did Juicy Scoop too. The Snowdens. And you know what? Yeah, and like we're not, hey Dawn, we're not victim shaming Ari. We're just like, oh my goodness. Oh, thank you, Tips Tate. I don't know how to do that, girl. Thanks for saving me with everything. It's really, really scary when things like this happen, because it was so many ways that it didn't have to get to Christeline. Ari tried to stop it. We can't say she wasn't shouting from 2014. These people were doing something to me. And then Vanessa, when she released that statement, I still love them. They still love me. I still love the kids. I'm just growing and figured I love myself more, and sat on that tell-all. That it could have been stopped there, but I get it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like that coulda, woulda, shoulda. Let's read this one more time, and I'm gonna show y'all a prime example of how you need a break. I made a post today that I think we're learning for this. Even though this is on a reality show, we're probably, those of us that are looking for poly, or looking for a relationship, or looking for a relationship with somebody with kids, anything like that, I think you're still learning from this experience, and I'm gonna tell you why. I was working on City and Natasha, but I'll drop that tomorrow. This is before I do that, 100 people in the room. If I get my likes up to at least 80, that would be amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. If you could like the video, and consider subscribing. Since you just entered, we're talking about Dimitri and Christeline. According to legal documents obtained by TMZ, Dimitri claims Christeline abandoned their marriage, and he doesn't know her whereabouts. They got married on July 9th, 2020, and the date of separation is listed as January 21st, 2021. He is claiming abandonment. Here's the headline: Seeking sister wife star files for divorce, claims marriage abandonment. I think Christeline might be in South Africa. I think she might. And if you broke, how hard is it? This is me saying, assuming, to fly over here probably is $1,000. If you have to fly over here with urgency, if you got to fly over here with your kids, it's definitely a few grand. Man, Christeline. Let's read a couple of more. It's frightening because I like them. Now I'm questioning my judgment. Oh, I like them too. They were my favorite couple. Like I said, we don't know. Let me tell you this. My honest opinion, I don't know. I've always said since the beginning, I feel like it's 3 sides to every story. That's just any time. Things, I feel like the Snowdens say they're good communicators, and they're not good communicators at all. Remember when Dimitri slept with that girl on the first night? She was like, "What did you learn?" He was like, "That I need to really care about your feelings, and I need to communicate." And she was like, "That's right." That was not communication. What did you learn from sticking your hot dog in that girl buns? then I need to come and talk to you about how I'm feeling so that you get a better understanding. See, they're not communicating, they're talking at each other. And they think they're outsmarting everyone. And now I actually, in my mind, said, it was red flags from all three areas. Maybe this just went a relationship that went bad. You know what I mean? A little jealousy, a little. Ari interview was so close to probably the closest we're gonna get to the truth, right? In my opinion. But then you think that was 6 years ago. They probably changed. It's probably nothing like that. And then this scandal comes out. Now this scandal comes out. All right. But now the RO is dissolved. Well, were they trying to get Dimitri money? Now we find out Dimitri is doing Uber Eats. Well, wait a minute now. Now what's going on? Then we sit up there. Well, you know what? Maybe he just wants to be with Tayler. Maybe he just wants to be with her. Then we find out Tayler then got up out of there. So what is going on? What is going on? Is something not right? This right here, I don't know her whereabouts and marriage abandonment. It was something that was said in John Yates' interview about it was somewhere he took Chrissy, and it was in the first interview, and they never mentioned the state. And I'm wondering if it got to a point that him and Chrissy just moved away together when he couldn't get that ticket. Remember, he couldn't get that ticket back home she was speaking of. I have a feeling that something happened there. We don't know. So we got what? 3 more episodes of Secret Sister Wives. Y'all, I love to hear your opinion. Maybe she got help to go home from a DV agency. I would say that, but why is she on Instagram though? You know what I mean? Just, talking, retweeting. But then she went and took her page and went back private. She kept a few friends that she did, but she went back private. I think she felt that strength from her friends that were backing her in the community to go forward. But I would assume a DV agency would say, girl, this man knows computers. Make sure you get off of there. Where you get that phone from? Like our girl Ashley told Ari, it was a simple call to my Verizon provider would suffice. I don't know. This is just a bunch of mess, and I feel bad for everybody involved because this is stressful. I thought he was a victim of abuse from his father, but I think he's trying to take back. Yeah, they say that happens. Take back power. Oh, she was out of there. I have thoughts on what Ari said to John Yates that she just to play along with the apologetic and sweet. Oh, when she played along with him, yeah, she was talking sweet after the gun comments. I remember that. Yeah, I mean, my girl was out of here. Thank you, Sherry. Thanks for subbing. If you guys are in here, please hit the like, consider subscribing. We're talking about Christeline and our boy Dimitri. And who do you feel bad for? The children. At the end of the day, we feel bad for the children, right? All of the children. I'm not victim shaming because she was still in the house with a violent person, but I don't know. That's exactly what I feel. I'll shut up now. That's why I'm like, especially if this is, and again, Ari, if you ever run across this, we don't know you. We're just discussing this. This is a public topic and we're discussing it. You're still strong for coming out about it. Once he was violent that first time, why did she bring the other girls? You know what I mean? Now, not that we have a distinct timeline, but remember the other girls came later. They were with their dad and they came later down the road. Because this is just what we know. Men too, because as we see men, we just saw Billy Sorrell's wife jumping on him. It's never okay for anyone to do something like that to you. But then you involve your children, and one of her children felt like, I think it was her 14-year-old, felt she had to protect her mom. And that's even worse. You know what I mean? Because now you feel some type of way about your kids, how they're going to be comfortable and walk around the house. You know, it's so much, guys. We will go crazy trying to figure this out. Let's take us a quick break by talking about somebody that did. We're going to take us a quick mental break and talk about somebody that did figure it out. I'll be right back. I'm going to my mama's. I'll see y'all in a minute. And what's out? All right, let's talk about our girl right here. Let's see if my volume plays. I hope so. Let's see. This is when you need to decompress. We're learning about how the Snowdens, they're not the only ones, but we'll start with them. But how the Snowdens don't let the women decompress. As soon as you get off the plane, it's family. As soon as you get out the car, it's family. I understand it's family that you're supposed to, but at least allow me time to take in what I got. This is what I mean.
And she's in shape.
Oh my goodness.
We actually walked right past your space.
Oh, let me check that out.
Check that out.
Oh, but why do we have the baby gate here?
What do you think?
Because I want babies all in my face.
That's what you say now. Until all your stuff is out and she's all up in it.
Well, this is our new room. Are you excited? Yeah. Okay.
The kids are.
First of all, Academy Award goes to, this is our new room. Are you excited? And now her door was locked. Fast forward, the door was locked for she wouldn't come out her room no more. Did you guys? First of all, I want kids. Why is it a baby gate? I want kids all up in here. Now, sis, come on. Now, let me tell you, the kids continued to climb all over Tayler the entire time. When she got out the Uber, the kids was on her back the entire time. You need a moment. You need a moment just to be like, let me just take in what I saw. You can't tell nobody, kids, get off me, sit down, stop climbing all over me. You know, when I was growing up, my mom would say, don't you go in this house and ask nobody to eat some food, and you ain't got no food at home. Don't you go over there and ask for nothing to drink like you ain't got no, don't be climbing all over their furniture. That's how I grew up. But I mean, look at Tayler in this collage. I mean, this is when she walks through the door from what we see. She gets out the Uber. The kids she can't even bring her own suitcase in. Dimitri has her suitcase and the kids are climbing over her. How do you tell somebody, kids, go in there, sit for it? You know what I mean? How do you tell somebody, kids, that? And the Snowdens aren't either. So she's putting it on extra thick. You know, she's extra like, oh, why is this baby gate here? I just want kids in my room. Oh, welcome to our...
She's in shape.
Oh my goodness.
We actually walked right past your space.
Oh, let me check that out.
Check that out.
Oh, but why do we have the baby gate here?
What do you think?
Because I want babies all in my face.
That's what you say now. Until all your stuff is out and she's all up in it.
Well, this is our new room. Are you excited? Yeah. Okay.
The kids are.
Mention no headboard right there either, y'all. Hit that like if you're in here, please. I just wanted to point that out. And someone said the blow up. This is the best comment. She couldn't pee, sit down, wash her hands, or nothing. This is what I'm saying. Like, I'll be okay. I know you're excited to see Tayler. Calm down, guys. Let's give her a minute. She just had a long flight. Whatever. This was a lot. You don't have a moment to decompress. Now, you know that one of the Snowdens' worries is that you're young. Another worry is that you're single, you're young, and you don't have any children. So they're trying to find a mother. You know what I mean? What Dimitri say? She's in shape. Did y'all hear what Dimitri said? She's in shape. When my girl right here, cute body, honey. By the way, my girl right here on the date, he wouldn't even pay her no mind. That's all he cared. And she had all the other qualifications. That's just how I feel about it. And cute girl, shape banging. what I'm saying is you need to have, Tayler would need a moment, a hotel room for herself to just go and decompress and take in what it would be like to be a full-time mom. She didn't even leave after this weekend, which is why she was gone. I mean, that was the phoniest thing I ever saw in my life. Like, here's our room. No, ma'am. No, y'all go to your room. Auntie Tayler needs to have her cocktail, and then we'll get back to this tomorrow. I'll take y'all to the park. I need to spend time with your daddy right quick. Oh, y'all. Hey, Uzo. Who was that girl? Oh, this was season 1. She was a potential sister wife that I forgot her name. That quick. Janika. Jakina. I have to remember her name. I did a video on her earlier. She was a potential sister wife for the Snowdens. And our girl Ashley really liked her. Her and Ashley really bonded, and they flew in to meet her. And Jakira, and they flew in to meet her. And Dimitri just was sitting there like sparks didn't fly. Let's see if this probably won't have audio, but we'll try to play a clip. You know what? I think I'll bring it in this way. Hold on, guys, if I can. Yeah, it was like really weird. So yeah, she was a potential sister wife, and I'm telling you, Ashley was really excited about her. And then it just went like, nope, it's not going to work between Dimitri and her. And it was kind of sad. Okay, hold on, guys. Let's go ahead. I'll play this for you guys, and we'll see how it goes. Hope you guys can hear it. 1 second. And thanks for being here. Hit that like if you're here. I'm having a little audio issues. We'll see if it works on this one and go from there. You know, it's just the fact that these young ladies don't have time to decompress, and they walk right into motherhood right away. And the Snowdens, even when they jumped into it with Christeline, I think it was more of the attraction to Christeline, because even when he went on that dance, he went to Christeline on a date. He was like, yeah, she doesn't talk much. She's not a talker. She uses her body. Like, he was like, she's more about action. She doesn't talk much. Let's see. Okay, let's go to this. I'll go to it this way. 1 second, guys. Thanks for being here. Hit that like. I'm still here, guys. Let's just stop there. And let me take this out. Yeah, that's Jakira. She was a potential sister wife. Let's listen to this clip. Thanks for being patient with me, guys.
I really liked Shakira. But for Dimitri, it wasn't quite there.
Nice and water.
Tell me what.
They just weren't compatible. We kind of had some different visions, and they kind of both swapped in overall.
She's a wonderful person, and I wish her the best. But, you know, for us and for her, I think we just knew that it wasn't going to work.
All right. So I hope it was a little low. My clip was a little low, but they were saying they wish her the best, and it just wasn't a good fit. But Ashley really liked Jakira, and I just feel like it was a little bit of, you know, just like with Tayler, automatically she's fit. What about mothering? What about companionship for your wife? I know that it's built around building for the man. Am I right? You're supposed to build for the man first. The man's supposed to be attracted to the woman first, and then you go from there. Yeah, Jakira wasn't going. Jakira was not going. She looked good, didn't she? Yeah, Jakira was not going, but I bet you she would have been a great addition to the Snowdens. But it's all about that fitness, that young. I did find the girl. She's not hard to find, but I read that the one that he slept with, she has a YouTube page. It's like 100 people on there, and she's on there with her. It's 43 subscribers. She's on there with her fiance. She's not hard to find, but I emailed her to see if I could talk about her. So I started that email. She hasn't even read it yet. I just did that today. I was like, let me see. I want to cover you on the show as well. I was anyway. I couldn't find Jakira because I didn't have Jakira's name. Like I couldn't find her on Instagram. So like these clips, I try to get approved before I play them, guys. So yeah, that's how we go with that. So Jakira, if you out there, girl, I'm just playing the clip. I'm glad you got away from them. Yeah, Jakira wasn't gonna go, and no, she hasn't spoken up. Yeah, I'm from Chicago too, and we're raised the same way. Go sit down somewhere. I would never let my kids. I mean, this is me, not judging y'all, but if you let your kids do whatever, this is a complete stranger. This is a complete stranger. Anything, just because she's a woman doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean she's not a threat. You see how they did, Kimberly. We booked you a hotel. Here's your room key. You won't be under this roof with me and my children. We do not know you. Oh, guys, if you're in here, click that like. I really appreciate you. Yeah, let's get into this a little more. The fact that poor, I'm just saying poor, like for no reason, because I feel bad for her with all these kids hanging around her neck, picking them up 2 at a time, throw them on the bed. I don't even like touching people that quickly that I don't know. You know what I mean? You know, you like, it's personal space boundaries, personal space. I don't know about that. Oh, is she in here? Is Divine Soul Dope in here? Oh, is that 143 in the chat? Please hit that like. Thank you. Thank you, Tawanda. You know, it's just really, it's really scary. Okay, let's go to another clip. Yeah, she needs time to decompress. Anybody you bringing it to, and this goes for anyone that's looking to be around kids. Don't bring someone around your kids. Get to know them first before you bring your kids around them, because they have to put on, like, honey, she was laying it on thicker than a White Castle milkshake. Like, oh my goodness, what is the baby gate being here? First of all, why don't I have a door? I don't want y'all looking in on my room, looking in on me while I'm asleep anyway. Good Lord. Hey, Super Mario Style. Thank you, Jennifer Ray. Yeah, she looked good. Jakira looks good. Dimitri just wanted somebody, you know what I mean? I don't know. And I bet you she would have been a good He said, what's her name? You go find her? Jakira had body, honey. And that's it. Ashley knew Dimitri would be attracted to her. It was a setup to make him look bad on camera. She's calculating. Let me tell you something. Hey, so pretty. And make sure, because sometimes you have to say stuff for people in the back. We're not shaming Jakira. Jakira looks good. Jakira had waist, honey, everything. Let me tell you. It was the fact that Dimitri wasn't, you see how when Chrissy say anything, he was kissing Chrissy on the cheek, oh my love, and he gave Jakira a church hug. You know what I mean? It's just weird. And I don't know, you know, we know TLC shady, like they did our girl over there with the Winders, you know, started at her ankle and worked their way up and zooming in her ponytail. You know how TLC shady. Ashley was excited because there's no competition, and he was not, because he just wanted sex. He want to be able to probably allegedly what we saw in them texts, choke and all that. And Jakira, we're not speaking for you, girl. Jakira, like, you better take your butt somewhere. You ain't choking nothing up in here. The coat. That's what we need. We need a little strange. Yeah, they I mean, I don't even, not at the door. They at the door hanging on this woman. You have to decompress. Of course, I'm gonna be sitting up there like, oh my goodness, hi. And we see how these people treat their kids. Let me give you a gentle reminder.
I mean, you guys seem so fun and fresh, and like you keep things.
Look at the worker had to come get the paint, y'all. The little boy was like, Look at this baby.
Voice box phone anyway, so can't leave a voicemail. She told me to call her around this time.
The baby balancing herself, and he on the phone calling his girl.
Kind of being what I.
And Tayler about to get in trouble. This Dimitri, watch Dimitri face when she cut him off.
A resident or permanent resident, a citizen.
Just to be clear, if there was any question about if you should be here, I think the fact that you got out in that nick of time is just like obviously.
He like I was saying, Tayler actually looked like, girl, you out your place. Y'all, oh my goodness. If you're just getting here, we just got news that Dimitri Snowden, TMZ is reporting that he has already filed for divorce, but he's claiming marriage abandonment. According to legal documents obtained by TMZ, Dimitri claims Christeline abandoned their marriage and he doesn't know her whereabouts. They got married on July 9th of 2020, and the date of separation is listed as January 21st of 2020. You know what? Oh, guys. Why don't we hear about the Clarks past? Ooh, good point. Probably because the Clarks, I bet you where the Clarks are, they like some super freaks. They just out here. You see how they on Instagram, like Mama Clark is like, bow, I'm here to thou now. Courtney, welcome. I used to be a nanny. These kids are starved for affection and attention. Whenever I worked for a new family, it took time for the average child to develop trust. Oh, thanks for sharing that with us. Atika says the Clarks and the Snowdens are into wives for sex and pick up slack for wives. Yeah. Like I said, hey, I need someone to help me with the dishes, but I would be like the 8th wife. I couldn't be the first, like the 8th. Yeah. We covered the Clarks a little bit. We're going to have to do some more on the Clarks. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Tawanda. Please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate your support, Tawanda. You are so great. And everybody's support here, consider subscribing. So that's where we're at with it. You know, at the end of the day, we just have to pray that everything's okay with all of them. This is just so unfortunate that this is going down. Now, let me tell you, like, the levels of unfortunate. Y'all causing stress upon your family. You're allegedly causing DV. Y'all was so in love. Christeline, you that came all across the world with your girls, probably told everybody over there it's going to be a better life and better. I found a man that loves me. And remember when she said she had to tell her brother that she was going to be in this poly family. And now look, all this legal, first of all, going through the legal system is a mother by itself. I used to have to work in that kind of situation, and I would hate to see anyone even have to, it'd be the smallest things getting thrown through the legal system to the biggest things. When it comes to family court, I mean, this is going to be crazy. And under all of that, kids. Under all of that, all these kids have to deal with their parents' moods. Because you know the parents are moody, like, they're getting served left and right. Everybody has to have things that's going on. It's really sad. It's really sad. Vanessa's in Australia. Taylor's in Mexico. Yeah, Taylor's in Mexico. Christeline, take care of your paperwork. If this is true or not true, make sure you the best advice I would have. You guys chime in. Take care of your paperwork. Don't ignore it. That's all I gotta say. And be safe. Now that this is out, now this is one good thing. Now that this is out in the public and everybody looking at people sideways, it's like harder for someone to try to pull something. You know what I mean? It's kind of harder for somebody to try to pull something. So that's where I am with it. Let me see. Yeah. I think that's all I have. I think that's all I have. Let's read a couple of more comments and we'll go from there. These guys are modern day pimps. I can see a little bit of that. Yeah, he's very hot. Yeah, very hot topic. I'm coming in late, but have you heard about the screen grabs from his old website? He speaks about himself in a third person and claimed to be a recently retired professional MMA fighter with 16 wins. I did. I saw it and read it. Oh, we have to do another video about that. Thank you, B Pain. This man said he had 6. It was only one person. B Pain, wasn't it only one person that ever had like that record? And he put himself as a recently retired professional MMA fighter. Why the heck would you do that? Right. First of all, his website, him talking in third person, have anyone? I'm not putting it up there because he trademarked his name. And on top of that, I noticed he trademarked his name. Someone in a group like put all the screen grabs and all the stuff that he had to say about himself, and it was like those big words, sort of what Ari said. He could talk, he could talk a bald woman to a barrette type of situation, a fish into water. You know what I mean? Like he could talk and you be so confused. You're just like, here my money. I could see that in the website. But that MMA fighter, I was like, all right. I like Tasha. I like Bert. I like Sophie and Tammy. We're on that train. Hey, Master of Blackjack. Sup, folks? Just got in here. Imagine you order Instacart and Dimitri dropped off your groceries. I would be so like taking a picture with Dimitri before this happened, allegedly. But now, you guys who have just entered the room, Dimitri is claiming that he does not know where Christeline whereabouts are. So he's calling for marriage abandonment. That scares me in some ways because nobody knows. Hopefully someone knows where Christeline is. Not that she has to announce it to us, but no one knows where Christeline is. Is she okay? Is she pregnant? I've had that theory. Is she back in South Africa and scared to ask for help and can't get back over here to make her court date? So when you do that, isn't that like the judgment is something thrown out or something like that? And if he's claiming marriage abandonment, what does that mean does that mean deportation if she's over here? Y'all, this story is going to unfold. Hit that like if you're in here for me. Yeah, we'll have to do a review on this. Ugh. This is crazy. Yeah, I like Sophie. It's crazy. It's crazy. Dimitri might be trying to locate Christeline. If lawyers have informed, he will have privy to where she is and could threaten her. Okay, you just brought something to my attention, Atika. When they said they dissolved the RO, so now she has no order of protection, right? Dang, I just thought about that. Thanks for sharing that. It's like the J-Lo movie Enough. Yeah, Christeline, like for real, get out for real. The only thing better would be if Rebecca handed you chicken nuggets in a drive-thru. Oh my God. Rebecca on 90 Day Fiance. What kind of money is she trying to get her husband over here? Master of Blackjack. I forgot about that. I think so too. Abandonment means easy divorce. I think so too. Oh, she's here. Tayler, we sorry. But Tayler, girl, we over here telling it like it is. We got Tayler in the room. She says she's good. Thank you for asking. That is great. Tayler is in the room, guys. Thanks for telling us you're good. She's good. And congratulations on selling out that retreat. Like I told everyone, I am looking forward to taking the shadow class if I can't afford it. If I can't afford it, I will be taking it. We're glad you're okay. We know you can't say nothing, Tayler. But thanks for popping in. Scroll down to the TMZ article. They use your clip. You be having great clips. Oh, they sure did. I saw it when they first met. Can I play that Master of Blackjack? Because I've been trying to get approval of all these clips, and it takes a minute. It takes me about a few days. So let me know, because we'll hit that. Let's see. Send prayers and good thoughts to Christeline. Yeah. Christeline, take care of your paperwork, girl. Don't let them get away with this. Like I said, we were not there. We don't know, but this screams. I told you I was always 3 sides to a story, but this right here, now this is a trick right here. And I want to go up to what Atika was saying. It could possibly be a trick to get her out of hiding, or it's deportation on the table is my other thing. And if she's in South Africa, she don't show up, does she default everything? Or is it an easy divorce? Because if you got that RO dissolved, it's trickery. Don't listen to nobody, Christeline. Get your paper, get you a good someone to defend you, immigration attorney. Even if you're scared, even if people are saying you did this, girl, so you can't do that, get you someone that can help. Please, because your name is the only one on here on this that's being served. You and your husband. Ashley don't matter. None of the other wives matter. You matter right now. That other case, y'all fight that, but including you, Tayler, if something happened to you, we're glad you got out. Like I said, girl, you hit the heels. I'm going to see my mama, pack my closet. Pack my closet, Taylor said. Well, she said, I am. I'll be right back. Where you going? Don't worry, I'll be right back. Yeah. I'm going to my room. Got up out of there. Y'all, if you're in this kind of situation, find help. Christeline, old lady could give you some advice. Make sure you get your paperwork together. You'll be looking back on this in 20 years like, I could have did that. Nobody told me. I could have did this and nobody told me. Handle your business, please, with your babies. She's dancing in Mexico. Yes. Tayler down there dancing in Mexico. I love Master of Blackjack too. I guess I could. Hey, new mommy. Thank you. I appreciate it. If you guys are in here, hit that like. Taylor's in the house, y'all. If she claimed abuse, then she could stand it. Somebody said that. But when they threw out, let me finish reading what Madison said. If she claimed abuse, then she could stay in the U.S. and perhaps in an abused woman house. Now, this is my question. If she claimed abuse, she could stay in the U.S. But if they threw the RO out, is anyone listening to her claims? If I'm making sense. You know what I mean? It's like, how did she not meet the burden of proof? Did she not show up? Like, we're just speculating. But this right here is not going to end here. Hear my voice and hear it now. If the Snowdens are who we think they are, allegedly, like we can't, you have to look at what it is. They're going to pull all the tricks in the book. All the tricks in the book. And if you're not from here and you haven't been around that type of person and know the games, man, take care of your paperwork. Oh, you said it's okay. Oh, we don't care. We talking about this. We're not even supposed to be talking about the subject we're talking about, but we're talking about it because it's important. Thank you, Master of Blackjack. We're going to play this. This is when they first met. And again, the kids were here. And congratulations on TMZ using your clip. If Chrissy says she has no money and she's stuck, how was she able to leave, find a place to stay with her girls and remain MIA? Wait, I don't think Chrissy said that. Ariani said that. Ari said she was stuck. She had nowhere to go in that interview, in a couple of interviews. because at this point they had ran through her money. So they ran through her money. She has nowhere to go. And Dimitri gives her, he was supposed to give her 10 grand and he gave her 8. So she took whatever she could took. And then she, where's the clip? Ari took whatever she could take and she hauled butt up out of there. She was like, no, I'm gone. So I don't blame her. You know what I mean? You said 10. What I'm going to do? Wait around for the other 2? No. So I think that's a Christeline. I don't think Chrissy said she said anything. We haven't heard anything from her. If you guys heard something, let me know. I don't recall that. Yeah, get a PO box. Send everything to my UPS. What's that? It's that UPS box. My address at the UPS store. You right. Shoot. Tayler, did they get you a legit brand? Tayler, did you get a door and a bed? Well, we know Tayler got a door. Is she still in here? Tayler, did you get a door? Because this is horrible. If you guys are just getting in here, we're talking about Tayler as well. You don't get time to decompress. You don't get time to decompress. You walk in here, the children are all over you. And like we said, we see all the editing and stuff like that. But from the time she gets out I'm assuming it's the Uber or the car or whatever. She gets out the car, the kids are jumping on her. You have to be kid friendly. Then we're going on a date with the kids. You have to be kid friendly. Then I got to go back home and go to sleep and get up in the morning with the kids. You got to be kid friendly. When do you get time to get on the phone with your girls or say, girl, I don't know, it's three kids. And then I got to help them brush their teeth every night. And I got to do this one. And this one has meltdowns. And you know how 3 different children have 3 different attitudes. You don't have time to do nothing. And the wife looking at me sideways and dude, he coming over the baby gate at night. You don't have time to do nothing. Get these people a hotel room. And I'm talking to all of us like that have children that might be dating. Don't just throw the kids on them right away. Find out what they're like and then ease the kid into it. Maybe Miss Tayler coming over and we're going to play softball. We're going to have lunch. And then she go right back to her hotel. This was too much. This is sensory overload. And I don't know if it's just because I'm a Grinch, but this is just sensory overload right here. Like, look at the kid. She bending down, getting one. Like, get over there. Get over there. Act like you got some home training. Period. But you got to lay it on thick. Oh, I love kids. Like I said, with the windows. Hey, your hotel room is over there. It ain't the 4 Seasons, but you got you a Comfort Inn suite. What's that hotel that give you a warm cookie in the morning? DoubleTree. Got you. You're gonna have you got a continental breakfast waiting on you. But what you won't be is right here with my husband and my babies, and I don't know you yet. Let me read this. Yeah, get out of there. Get out of there. I couldn't believe it was an air mattress. Again, everything. If you go back to that John Yates interview and that Hollywood Scoop interview is gonna land the test of time. I wonder if they use it at the tell-all. Because this is the thing. Where was the lie? Where was the lie when it got down to the money situation? And look, Tayler, if you're still in here, I know she's probably gone because like I wouldn't be on YouTube in Mexico. Like she's probably living her life. Tayler, girl, how long? Like, what day did you have to start the ride share with Dimitri? Like, what can you tell us? Like, I would just love how that conversation go. Like, did you guys get the financial before you moved in? Here's the finance. Here's what you're allotted a month. And or was it just you woke up one day? All right, y'all. Everybody download DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Grubhub on your phone right now. We all got to work as a family. Like, how did that work? Like, where you said you were gonna take care of me. Like Ari said, you said you were going to take care of me. I didn't have to worry about nothing. I was a stay-at-home wife. I could run my business. And Taylor, if you're still here, why you couldn't do henna in LA? That could have took off in LA, or was henna just an excuse? I know you can't answer any of these questions, but if you can throw a breadcrumb, just throw us a breadcrumb, girl, because this is too much. The Snowdens. Yeah, I'm happy she got out and living her life. Yeah. Dimitri. So if Dimitri about the MMA, let's just we're gonna get off the wives. The MMA saying he's a 16-time champ of an MMA fighter and all this stuff. We saw him do comedy. We saw him building robots. We saw him doing Legos and stuff like that. You know, being an artist, creating apps. That's a lot. You're worth 2 to 3 million. According to what you're worth. Usually that number's just off a little bit, right? Take away 2 million. Why don't we? Let's take away 2 million. Like I said, the reason you guys see me here today, and that's how I'm not shaming them. The reason you guys even found me is because my business folded. I started doing everything. I had to refund. During wedding season. I worked during wedding and prom season. I had to refund everybody. My business it was a small business, and it was not set to accommodate Ponderosa that was happening. Okay. So I said, let me start a YouTube channel since it's like the Ponderosa. I had surgery. Let me start a YouTube channel to see if I can add income possibly. That's how I got here. That's how I'm sitting here with you guys today. True story. So not shaming. Dimitri saying he have all these business and taking 4 extra people in like it's just a regular Tuesday morning. How, Sway? How? How are you doing that? That's what I want to know. If you didn't have savings, because according to the show, they started him and Taylor would go out every morning working to make ends meet, to do what was need to be done for the family. They was only 6 weeks in. Usually, aren't you supposed to have 6 months of savings? You know, someone as smart as, and then you're on the show. The real tea is I would love to know if they promised these girls, once we get paid from TLC, we'll throw you a little something too, since they didn't allegedly get paid. It's so much that we have to think about. But if you add all that and you see that it's a divorce going on, you see that it's a RO going on, you see that now we don't know the whereabouts of Christeline, and TLC not saying nothing, that's a problem. TLC, you shady. You shady for that. You're not going to say nothing? TLC, you're not going to say nothing? We heard about the accusations. We heard about that. Something, blah, blah, blah. We're looking into it. You're not going to say nothing? And you can't help but when they say, to think, is it when they say no one believes women at all? It looks like it. Then you look on one side like, well, why was the RO thrown out? Then why TLC not saying nothing? It just looks weird. My final decision is that I don't know her whereabouts. I believe he knows her whereabouts. I believe he knows Christeline whereabouts. It's not a doubt in my mind, in my opinion. Thanks to Taylor, we know what's up. Yep, Taylor was ready. Taylor said, blow the whistle. Oh, Taylor, wait, you in here, y'all? And I'm sitting up here. Why y'all let me talk? Okay. Let's go. I'm going up. Okay, Taylor, I really wish y'all knew the truth. It's so hard to hear all these allegations allegedly whole time the truth is so far in the distance. Okay, I can see that. Thanks for sharing with us. According to Amber, Taylor, I can't wait for you to be able to tell the whole story. You should write a book, girl, once the NDA up. Yeah, and can I ask something? Isn't it I don't like other people's kids that much either. Master, but isn't the NDA technically up from the Snowdens when it comes to Christeline, because she had violent incident, right? Isn't that NDA gone? Where is Tamron Hall when we need her? We need, you know what I mean? I don't know why I keep calling her Tamron Hall like she's supposed to save this situation, but we need someone that is going to bring this to light. Like I feel like John Yates and what's the other girl name? I forgot her. Heather McDonald. They did the best they could. Ari did the best they could. Who we need some action. We need someone that really could look. Nobody say anything. The facts are 1 + 1 = 2. If that doesn't add up, then clearly something ain't right. Most everybody in here sounds like they have common sense. Y'all know what's up. Tayler, 1 + 1 = 2, girl. We can't say that. We can say that. You ain't lying about that. 1 + 1 = 2. The truth will come out eventually. We will all know at some point, Tayler. We believe you, ladies. Amen. Pink Owl, we believe you. I hope Tayler is okay. She doesn't have to rehash. She seems to want to move along. Tayler, keep moving along. Like I said, you got my support over here. This is just commentary. This is just our opinions. And all the ladies, you have my support. I think most of you have everybody's support. I think the only person that doesn't have support is Garrick. But this is so icky. You right where you belong. Go to Mexico. Get away from all this. All right, let's go. In the old days, a guy like Dimitri would put his ladies out on a track. Yeah. Let me say this. When you start to watch those episodes now after that interview, and let me tell you something. The way, okay, if speaking of 1 + 1 = 2, if this is some kind of, and Tayler, thanks for talking to us. You didn't have to do that. Thank you, Tayler. I don't know if I said that. I kept moving on. Tayler, thanks for talking to us. Really, we hope you're okay, sis. When you go into watching these episodes, and let me tell you what 1 + 1 = 2. I know one thing for sure. If what Ari was saying had no valid anything to it, if you know the word I'm trying to say, I think the Snowdens would have had that taken down. It was so much tea, and she had been saying it since 2014, and nobody listened. And I like how her story never changed. So you can't find a hole in her story. I'm just wondering what kind of hold do the Snowden have over women that seem intelligent, beautiful. You know, DB has no face, no age, none of that. But what are they saying that we don't see on TV? How is this happening? I don't know. Let's keep on going. No, you're doing good. You didn't break anything. I'm just wondering about, I feel like Christeline, my only advice, and I'm gonna say this over and over. Tayler, if you ever talk to Christeline, she has to get her stuff and her ducks in a row. It's her name. It's her name. Period. And it's nothing against one specific. I missed the top, Joanne. Yeah, okay. And it's nothing against one specific woman to keep some distance from the children, but I would want the same respect for my own children as well. My expectations for my own children is the same. I agree. Hey guys, if you're in here, hit that like, share, and consider subscribing. I totally agree with you. It's not like Tayler, when those kids jumped on her, she did the play and did the best she could. Like I said, she had to go into kid mode. Oh, yeah. Nice. But they shouldn't want their kids jumping over everybody. I remember growing up and like, you know, your uncles or your big cousins and stuff. My parents was adamant, you ain't jumping on nobody's lap. Don't sit on nobody's lap, like as little girls. And I don't know why. It was just like, don't be jumping on nobody's lap. You know, as a kid, like, well, this is Uncle Tom. Do not jump. This is Uncle Bobo. Do not jump on their lap. And we never understood why. So we were we were at the hair salon the other day, and I had one of my goddaughters, and she had her hands. You know how you go to it was a male stylist. She had her hands on the arms. I don't know how I got on this, but she had her hand. It's three sisters, and I had them with me, and she had her hands on the bar where the arms of the chair rest. And the male stylist said, "Would you put your arms under your smock?" And we didn't get it. I mean, she didn't get it, and I was like, because his waist was at where her arms would be, and he was being appropriate. Other people, kids were running around. Their mother have them so like in line, not in a mean way. They're not running around. They come right in, sit down. Hey, that's it. We're not jumping. We're not hugging anybody. We're not doing none of that until we know you. Another thing, stop telling your kids to hug and kiss people they don't want to hug and kiss. That's it. I'm off my soapbox. You know, it's just so much. Taylor, come through. We support you. Taylor, come through. You're getting a lot of love, Taylor. Divine Soul, Dope Henna. Hey, Taylor, where them t-shirts at, girl? Glad you're okay. I'm sorry you ladies had to drink the green smoothie. Taylor, did you really do that 21-day cleanse? Because you look like you do vegan food anyway. Some of the food we see, I don't think I see meat in your food. Or, you know, did you have to do the cleanse? Why did you have to do the alkaline diet? He takes these women to break them. How is he allowed on TV? I think after this divorce is final, like I said, I stand by what I said. Christeline, it's not up to Taylor. It's not up to Vanessa. It's not up to, what's the other girl? Ari, other woman, Ari. It's not up to anyone that came before you. It's up to you to make sure everything's in line with this divorce for you and your children. But y'all got a case with and that I'm not no lawyer. It should be any lawyers in here, it should be some kind of case with Ari having that receipt that she emailed Discovery to tell them, and they didn't look, they just let it dissolve. They didn't look into it. Now that is a problem. That is a problem. And I don't know how this could be brought about. I do agree with she needs to go to the authorities. I don't know about the statutes of limitations and all that. But that part right there, when she stopped it, when she found out they were on TV, she told somebody. That's a mess. I watched the clip for season 2 and was bugged out. Dimitri talked about how he has to liquidate land, sell vehicles, etc. before moving to California. He never owned any of that. It's so weird watching it now. Did you guys watch? I saw that too. Be Pain, thank you. Did you guys watch when he said, I think it was towards Vanessa. He was like, sex is more than just pulling someone's hair. And he was making all these mannerisms. He admitted on camera what kind of sex he liked. I'm going to find the clip, guys. If I get that clip approved, I'm going to send it. I was like, what? Oh my goodness. Christeline needs to hook up with Ari more than Taylor. Yeah. Well, Taylor was in the house. Now, we don't know. Oh, Taylor, can you answer this? If you're still here, how did you feel when Christeline did the confessional and said that things were easier without you there? When she did, was that edited? Did you think anything about it? We know it was edited, but did you think anything like that? That's not. Can you give us an eye roll or something? How did you feel when you saw when she was like, yeah, I haven't talked to Taylor and now the energy and the flow is better. I still like her, but the energy and the flow is better. I felt some kind of way about that. I'm just wondering. Or were you like, this is just TV? Hey, Joanne, Chicago. So Wanda, Chicago. And what about the vaginal steam? Right. It's nothing wrong with that yoni steam thing. It's just weird to hear someone. But now I think it's like $45 on Ashley's site. So now I think it was kind of incorporated, but it wasn't incorporated the right way, I don't think, for people to know that she sells that. Let's have an Andy Cohen sit down with Tayler, Christine, Vanessa, and Ari. Yeah. Or who does seek a Sujin Pak? She does seek a sisterized reunion, but somebody to one on where she went to pick up her stuff from the Snowden's place. Are we talking about Vanessa? Hey, Locked Intern and Black, welcome. We love to hear from you. Dimitri's heart. You know what? No. I think they should give them. I think they should give all the wives. Look, pretty soon it's gonna be Mary and Christine added to it, but they should give all the sister wives, like the one that pretended she was dead and all that. They should have like a spinoff on how they're putting their life back together. The one that was with the McGee's too, all how they're trying to make it, how their life changed, like how they thought possibly polygamy was for them, but it didn't work out that way, no matter the reason. I think people need to see that instead of these people just disappearing. Vanessa just left and had her mom come pick up her stuff. Are you kidding me? I'm sorry, correction, her mom and sister. Tayler is a witness and looks out for Tayler, in my opinion. Tayler booked. Tayler said, "Oh, I gotta go see." Yeah, this ain't funny, but it is. When he was like, yeah, Tayler went to see her mom, and it's been 6 weeks, and she hasn't called or been back. I fell out like you couldn't get the hint. Who goes to see their mama for 6 weeks and they live somewhere, newly live somewhere? She only would have to quarantine for 2. She went to Houston and she was gone for 6 weeks. She was gone. If you wouldn't have called her, she probably wasn't going to call. I feel like they picked on Tayler when she was gone. Chrissy was their next target. I do too. Hey, Pink Al. Oh, okay. Oh, you're still here. Tell us, how did you feel when Christeline said that? I know you can't say it, but I just would love to know. Oh, it's so many things we want to ask Tayler. You can't say, NDAs suck. And then, okay, this is my thing. Ari said that, on the John Yates thing, that she had consulted with a lawyer, but it's not written in stone. She consulted with a lawyer, and the lawyer said, they will sue you, meaning the Snowdens will sue you if you sign an NDA with them, but it's gonna cost money to sue, so you might as well, you know what I mean? So I asked a friend of mine about that. We were watching Seeker Sister Wives, and we were talking about Tayler specifically, you guys, and we were watching Seeker Sister Wives. We were like, well, if she in Mexico, and Vanessa, and she in Mexico, and Vanessa's in Australia, what do you do? And my friend, she's awesome, but she does paralegal work. And she said, well, let's think like this. And I thought about it. If you have big dreams, this is just us saying this. We were just watching this and saying this. If you have big dreams, let's say your goal, you have something in the works, maybe a show, maybe you're coming into some money, and you did break that NDA, and 5 years later, you do have a steady income making millions, they could come after that later. So the Snowdens will still win because they'll say, well, 5 years ago, she broke an NDA and now she's on a television show. We're going to subpoena this and that. And I was like, wow, this is all messed up, no matter how you look at it. I think at the end of the day, Christeline probably is the only one that can break. She already broke it. I mean, technically, because it was violence. So if it's violence, you could talk. But then she's like, why do I want to talk? Because people are going to judge me anyway. Y'all, we be talking about this over here. So I'm so glad I found y'all to talk to, because this gets so deep when you think about it. You think about all these people's sides and you like, damn, it's just, and I have to say it, even the Snowdens, it's victims. Those kids are the victims. My opinion. NDAs are different than gag orders, though. TLC probably has a gag order and can take legal action if anything is put out to the public that they don't want out there. Who can put, thanks, Joanne, but who can put the legal action against TLC? Because why aren't y'all saying nothing? Why aren't you saying anything? This is so strange. Now, okay, let's say you don't believe none of the girls are saying. Let's say this is all phooey. Just a bunch of, they made it out of thin air. Let's just say it was made out of thin air, allegedly. Ari had an email with someone's name that she had reported. You're not even saying nothing about that she reported foul play with the Snowdens. Y'all won't even say, you know what, Ari, we did get the email, but blah blah blah. You're not even respecting anyone enough to say that. It's strange. It's very strange. You guys, I just got some more news. I was looking at my phone. Someone else. Let me see if I can go to it. Let's see, y'all, and then we'll have to continue this tomorrow. I love talking to you guys about that. We hope. I mean, and you that are new in, if you're just catching it, unfortunately. Oh no! Did she say good night, Tayler? Good night. Good night, girl. I missed that. Oh, thank you. Thanks for keeping it classy. I'm trying. I don't know how classy we are over here, but we praying for y'all all. We are. This is just a mess. And you know what? It had to be like someone that survived 3 seasons, like a young Black family. So, you guys, they got married. According to legal docs obtained by TMZ, Dimitri claims Christeline abandoned their marriage and he does not know her whereabouts. They got married on July 9th of 2020, and the date of separation is listed as January 21st, 2021. Y'all, I know it's gonna be other bloggers on this, so I'm gonna get off of here because I'm sure they might have, no one knows me, so I don't have any. Thanks for stopping by, Tayler. Like, that was something, y'all. We had Tayler in the chat. Who would have thought that? Thank you. That I'm still like, I had to suck it in. Like, we had Tayler in the chat. You got a lot of love over here, Tayler. Thanks for just peeping in on us. Thank you. That was awesome. Tayler. June 2021 is the separation. Thank you, Fifi. Love Fifi. Always here for the F boy hits of it all. That's calculated. Let me tell you, Dimitri ain't no fool. He been getting by this long. Dimitri ain't no fool. If it was anything that made me say, okay, Christeline, girl, don't depend on nobody but you. Get your paperwork in order. This is a marriage between Christeline and Dimitri. Don't even fall for the sister wife. Ashley, you ain't got nothing coming from Ashley. Ashley not gonna protect you, honey. The courts are saying Dimitri is married to Christeline. The law is saying Dimitri is married to Christeline. Nobody else. Not no sister wives, not no sister aunties, not no sister cousins, not no nothing. It's y'all. Okay? Get it together. The TLC cameraman was like, why didn't you give Tayler a call? That will make good TV. They're just going to let it they're going to let it fade into the universe. Everyone's saying good night to Tayler. Thanks, Tayler. I appreciate you. I appreciate you chatting with us. Thanks for finding me. I think, Chris, you can't talk about the DB in court, not on the street. And you know what? We just talk and pick it out. I think that is the best answer for sure. Her talking to us on the street will probably make it worse, right? Yeah. The kids, when the women agreed to be on the show, they likely had to sign contracts. A contract will get you in trouble, guys. Please hit that like. Hit that like if you're in here. A contract will get you in trouble because now, wait a minute, I can't speak if I'm being mistreated. Y'all had did Taylor see this? Taylor probably Taylor came in here and said, I am tired of Burgundy Blue over here. She probably, I am tired. Will this girl go get a life? Please hit the like, share, and subscribe. Thank you to Wanda for supporting me. The women do not get paid. Dimitri and maybe Ashley get paid. Dimitri probably like, well, ooh, who was that took the checks? And like, oh man, it was a movie. Someone took all the checks and what it was it? I hate to compare it, but didn't Ike take that all the money from Tina? Tina couldn't even get a hotel room. She had to use her name. He might take all the checks. Thank you, Miss Indes. Please like and subscribe. The NYC Indian, like it ain't looking good. Like I said, we don't know, but Taylor said something in here that is, I'm glad she could say. She said something about the allegedly. It hurts her to hear that, the allegedly, because basically what happened. It probably hurt all of them just to see. I'm talking about the women, like allegedly, and they got poor Vanessa to write a statement out. Oh, they're so wonderful. I'm gonna miss their time, but I wanted to find me more. And now she has to draw a purple heart on her hand. But that kumbaya shade was the shade of the year. That kumbaya shade, Vanessa, that was it, girl. The same people that did you wrong are telling a different version of the story, and they're playing the victim. I think that will fall into the same category of marriage abandonment. That girl didn't abandon you. She ran. That girl ran. And we have to say allegedly behind it because we don't know. Hopefully she says something someday. Let me tell you something. This girl right here, didn't we start off saying she was our favorite out of the Snowden's house? Got some balls. She been speaking out since the beginning. She be like, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I gotta go outside. I'm going to wash the car. Taylor was like, I'll be right back. Stay right here, baby. Stay right here. Taylor, no. You won't be getting me. You won't be getting me. Oh, okay, yeah. That no. I see what's going on. That's what Christeline thought was for the games. And then we got Ashley. Tell me all about it. Come here. Talk to your sister. What do you do to you? Y'all, that's all I got tonight. Dimitri, do this girl right. Y'all done brought her over here. It don't have to get ugly. When you put all this together, even when you get down, I think even the way Dimitri and his sister at that wedding with Vanessa, when she was like, get off me, I'll never forget that. I thought that was weird in the beginning. He was like, this is my day. This is my day. I'll never forget that. This all makes sense now. It all makes sense now. Like so many things, make sense. Thanks for being here. Thank you. Yeah, I think she didn't abandon him, but you're from South Africa, only been here a little while. You know what I mean? What do you do? What do you do? Taylor's my new fave. Go ahead. Y'all, Taylor called in to this small little, she could have went anywhere. She chatted in with us. Spread the word. Share the page. Thanks, Taylor. Taylor said, Burgundy Blue, I'm sick of you. Get a life. And since you want a breadcrumb, let me come on over in the chat. That's what I guess Taylor did. Uh-oh, Atika. Here we go. Atika, girl, do I gotta refill my blood pressure medication? What's this say, girl? Hate to burst it to you. Atika, I can't see your profile, so I won't misgender you. I'm saying Atika P. Hate to burst your bubble, but that what's love got to do with it was full of lies about Ike. Ike was not the way he was painted. Listen to Judge Joe Brown account of good guy. I ain't listening to Judge Joe Brown account of nothing. And I love you, Atika. Now you had me with the first two sentences. I'm not listening to Judge Joe Brown account of nothing. Tina abused. You had me. You had me at hello. You had reeled me in. But you think I'm about to listen to Judge? I don't think. I'm not. I'm just But Judge Joe Brown, I'm not listening to what he has. No. But did you see the Tina documentary and the children's accounts? And also, did you hear what Ike said? If you look it up, it's on YouTube. He would say he would hit her a little bit. He admitted to it. So he's like, yeah, I'll smack her, to put her in line. So I think I heard it more from Ike mouth. I know it was a movie and it had to be more dramatical, but I can't sit up here and say Tina Turner wasn't abused. No. I'm sorry. You had me at the first sentence. But then when we got to Judge Joe Brown, now you might have got me with Judge Mathis if he said it. Thanks for that comment though. Oh, y'all know y'all cutting up in this chat. Christeline would just take her as, yeah. She should just take her butt back to South Africa. Was getting citizenship the objective? We don't know. Karma's a witch. Hey, we're just on here talking about it. We don't know. But I don't think that she would rather go about it this way. I don't think she'd rather go about it this way. Y'all. Sweetie Pie is changing her tune about Ike. Oh no. You know what? Ike, rest in peace. But you ain't say nothing when you was here. So we going with it. We going with it. Ike, you know you was over there cutting up. Oh my God. Joe Brown. Judge Joe Brown. Oh my goodness. All right. Hey guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing to your girl. We had Tayler come. So all this stuff we've been talking about Tayler, she has heard us, and y'all, she is not playing games with us. So Tayler, thank you. Thanks for calling in. I know you did not have to. You really, and we're proud of you. You stepped out. Now, Tayler, you ain't got to tell us nothing. You ain't got to tell us nothing about what happened with y'all. But do you know anything about this bed right here that the Clarks got? Do you know anything about what is going on over here with the Clarks? Did you go to the tell all and did they tell you anything, girl? Let us know what's going on with them. Because Kayla is not know. And what color lipstick this is. That's all we want to know. But you guys consider, if you would not mind, consider. I have Patreon, starts at $3 a month. And also I would like to invite you over there. I would love to have you. And like I said, this is not dry bagging at all. But here's my cash app. It's Burgundy Blue, Burgundybluecom. If you decide to drop $1 in the collection plate, but you being here is enough. I really appreciate it. Just humble me, Clark. Welcome, Zen Master. Hey. All right, y'all. Have a great night. You know I'm gonna keep you updated tomorrow, and we're gonna talk about Sidian and our girl Tasha. All right. Have a great one. Good night. Bye.